Are you an alien yourself?
No, I'm not.
But you have spoken with aliens?
I was picked up.
You were abducted. Were you abducted by aliens?
I was visited, picked up.
You know what this reminds me of? The Alan Burke Show.
That's what I think. We're becoming Alan Burke, Joe Pine.
Yeah, right.
First time at all. In 1953 at the age of 7.
At the age of 7, you were picked up by aliens?
Right.
Go ahead.
Kept for 3 days.
Yes.
And nobody missed you.
Yes, they did. My darling.
Your darling?
If you want some information,
You know, most
I would
people...
suggest that you not practice your stand-up routine at the moment. Okay.
Interesting. You good?
Every 11 years.
That was a nice put down.
Every 11 years,
Every 11 years they come and get you.
they come and get me.
When are you due to be abducted next?
Not abducted, visited, Howard.
When do you due to be visited?
Ordinarily, it would have been around 1998. However, I'm going to put it off until after the 5th of May.
I
in
see.
the year 2000.
Now, you have control over when you were visited?
Yes, they don't visit me unless, I give them the go-ahead to do so.
I see. Now, why do you think they chose you, Riley?
Howard.
Have you ever done drugs?
Marijuana? Howard?
Yeah. What do you make of this
They've
guy?
been visiting here for the last...
I think the guy's whole
rat.
demeanor, you know. It's like he's like Billy D. Williams. I would like to. This guy's definitely in his zone.
What else does he do? Does he have like a job?
Yeah, let's find out how this guy lives. All right, okay. But you know it's gonna be hard. Kind of like Barry White, isn't he?
Yeah.
Baby.
They started to mixing with the daughters men around Ur and Chaldees.
Toady.
I don't even know. Wait a minute.
Therefore,
Who cares what he's saying? Listen to whoa. It sounds like he's on slow speed.
I know.
into reality,
Whoa.
coming down
I would love to.
through the centuries and what have you.
Uh-huh.
In 1975,
How long do you think this guy would go on without us interrupting?
Forever, I think.
Syntaxes, 144,000.
They actually managed to stay with him for 3 days.
A lot of these guys who think they're visited by aliens have the same exact story. That's the weird thing. It's almost like a certain thing, like a certain mental condition.
Like a mass hysteria.
Yeah.
What we call terminal saturation.
Have they contacted him for the X-Files?
Terminal saturation.
It's about 15 years old.
He sounds like that black principal. What's that guy, Joe Clark? You know, he's got the big words, but nobody knows what he's talking about. The guy who they made the movie about.
The alien words.
Yeah, alien word. Terminal velocity.
Close genetic reference of all the races and things of this nature.
You think this guy was good in school, or
No.
I bet you he wasn't.
This is my
This
job.
guy was never good at anything.
I'm with you. Isn't it amazing? He hasn't even
Are you
checked.
there?
Absolutely, I'm just taking it all in. Okay, now I'll go on for another 25 minutes.
We've come to a point where
Every once in a while, you got to check to see
Yeah,
if
you
I'm
gotta say,
of the rainfall, acid rain,
All right, I'll try and figure out what this guy does, but my guess is he's on disability.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to guess?
overpopulation,
Overpopulation. Holy mackerel.
advancement of...
We should do an Amos and Andy goes to Jupiter. Another,
Need to get abducted.
yeah. Holy mackerel. Terminal velocity.
hatred that we have for our
What is that?
I done stepped in a black hole. Where my boots?
overload.
No, that's my wife.
Our last go around coming back here, man. Okay,
He's been here
I
before.
could use your help.
Well, let me ask you a couple of questions, may I? Okay. Your story is fascinating, and I've been listening intently.
Okay.
And there is a certain credibility that one cannot dismiss with you. Am I correct?
Oh, yes, it's been cleaned up.
Now, let me ask you something, though. But how, I mean, with all the distractions in your life, how do you make a living? Are you on disability?
No,
You're able to work?
Job?
sure.
Really?
What do you do?
What type of work do you do?
I do carpentry, odd jobs. I used to be a bare knuckle fighter,
Oh, really?
but I'm sorry for what I've done.
Exactly.
You know, Howard.
Yes, go, continue, please. See, my theory
They are
is
called Biavians.
Biavians.
They are from a planet called BRV. It is located in what we call the Taurus constellation. 450 light years from Earth.
Well, let's find out what they look
They
like.
can traverse that distance.
My theory is that when he hits his thumb with a hammer, when he's doing carpentry, he sees aliens. It hurts so much.
I think it was a few too many blows to the head from that bare knuckle fighting.
The typical Bialbian male.
I think the aliens visit him every 11 years because that's all they can take with this
But that's what
guy.
I said. They managed to last with him 3 days that one time.
All right, let's take bets on what the Biavrians look like. I say they have, those big eyes.
Right, the big slanted eyes.
They communicate telepathically.
May I ask you one quick question, though? I don't want to mean to interrupt, but the Biavrians look like what? What do they look like?
They're humanoid. The arms are somewhat elongated, fingertips stretching.
Elongated.
They have 4 fingers, that is a thumb. And the 3 forward.
Most black people are into having alien visitors. This is very unusual.
A little more prominent. They range in skin complexion from olive black to chalk white, and all the colors in between.
Well, this guy's really well thought
Olive
up.
black to chalk white.
Strangely, the heartbeat rate of them is about like 160 beats
How
per
did he
minute.
get to study them
About
so
twice
well?
that of the human. Now, I was never.
You're really into this, huh? This guy will never shut up.
Whether it's one heartbeat.
The B. Is he saying the B. Authorins, like B. Author? Like they're from the planet Maud?
We are not
The
alone.
B. Authorins. They worship B. Author, the actress. Yeah, I know. You want to come down here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's do it.
I don't know. All right, we'll book you.
Okay, don't be scared.
Well, I guarantee you there'll be armed guards in here when you walk in. You know what I'm saying?
No, man, you have nothing to fear.
Will you bring some aliens with you?
We shall see.
Interesting.
Howard?
Yes.
Hey, man, I thank you for calling me up, and giving me a...
Well, you called us, actually. I know you don't remember calling us, but...
Well, you can
maybe-
thank us for calling you back.
Yeah, we called you back.
Okay, I think it was like my publisher or something, but that's... I'm
I
not
see.
trying to do one-upmanship on you, man. I love you.
I love you. I'm not going to mess with you.
Yeah,
Hey, you want to play Jeopardy against strippers?
yeah, I love to do that.
Yeah, okay. All right, hold on, and Gary will talk to you.
Okay.
All right, there he is, Riley, the author of...
The Coming of Tan.
The Coming of Tan. Tan?
Tan, T-A-N.
Tan?
Coming of Tan. His
Of
name
Tan.
is Okar Tanjin 1.
Ah.
I call him Tan.
We call him Eric.
Right.
That's another story.
Call 397 and get the book.
Have you ever been in prison?
Yeah.
I thought so. I can tell.
And even
He's
in
calling
prison.
from prison. Are you calling from prison?
Got you?
Sir?
No,
You been in prison?
a lot of people...
What were you in prison for?
I'm sure it was a false
I was-
incarceration.
Well, at the time, I grew an herb that was good for the eyesight and the appetite.
Can you say about hemp?
The chef took umbrage at it.
The who?
The sheriff took umbrage. Took umbrage. The sheriff took umbrage?
Yeah.
Oh, that Magara. Oh, that Magara.
Oh, you're too much, Riley. It's like the untold man.
Yeah, right. Cola.
Do you love me or not?
Well, in what year of Christ was this? 1820? That you was caught with the umbrage? Yeah, right.
An herb that could cure your eyesight?
Yeah, it's called
Why
marijuana.
would the sheriff get upset with that?
Because he could see good.
Right, because he wasn't getting his cut or something. I don't know.
All right. Well, how many days did you do in the slammy?
I guess about
I see.
12 months.
Oh, small incarceration.
Oh.
A minor infraction.
A minor infraction.
Does this,
You never killed nobody, did you?
no, of course
Oh,
not.
all right, that's all.
A bit,
How many days was you in again?
about a year.
Too bad. All right.
Does that discredit me?
Absolutely not. All right, I gotta go. I'll put you on hold. We'll try and get you down here.
Okay.
All right. All right. Look, I gotta take a break.
I'll never forget the line, the sheriff took umbrage at that.
That's why I never want to go to prison. There's like, there's regular prisoners who just want to kill you.
Right.
And then there's the
And they want to
philosophers.
talk.
Yeah, the philosophizing prisoners. The really scary ones. It's time travel. Yeah. Bend over my time machine.
Before these backpackers showed up, I thought the coming of Pan was just a porno with a bunch of light-skinned blacks kissing on each other. Luckily, this guy cleared it up for me. Direct from the Piavian mothership. It's Riley Martin. Okra Kanchin Man.
The guy called us the other day, was abducted by aliens. I said, I got to see this guy. I wish my general manager would be abducted by aliens.
Can he arrange that?
Thank you very much.
Right.
Maybe he has some pull with the aliens and who they take.
The guy even wrote a book about it.
Nobody's buying the book.
I don't know. He says,
a 1-800 number, I think.
here he is. This is the alien. This is a man abducted by aliens. Here he is. Well, there you are. I spoke to you on the phone the other day. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. How are you?
I should mention that this gentleman's name is Riley. Take a seat, Riley.
Does he have a problem walking?
Riley, you have a problem walking?
I got a gimp leg.
You do?
Kind of. Yeah.
Really?
Did the aliens give it to him?
And who's the gentleman with you, Riley?
This is my
How do you do, sir?
good friend, PR man, publisher, and brother, Curtis Cooperman. Hi, Robin.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm just fine.
You are absolutely
You are absolutely beautiful. Well, it seems like Riley is attracted to Robin. I can see you're smitten.
right. This is my intentions.
Right.
Is to attempt to save the planet. But my ulterior motive is to get girls also.
Yeah, people have probably accused you of being crazy, but you're not that crazy, right?
Not that crazy.
That's right. Well, Robin is a tough one to get, but certainly...
You know, I can't believe it. He sees the planet is in danger, and he still has time for girls.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? The planet's about to blow up, but everyone wants girls.
Yeah, well, what's a planet without girls?
Do you have trouble getting women?
No, strangely.
Really?
I have no,
Strangely, it's true.
yeah, right, I have no problem
Really?
getting girls.
You date mostly black women? You are a black man yourself, I know that.
I like women, period, however.
Right. You have women's periods you like?
Oh, stop it.
I'm just kidding, of course.
No, periodically.
Right. Well, I'll tell you something. You have a better chance of mating with aliens than you do Robin. She is tough, man. That's a tough cookie.
You know, I did not, I was using, I was alluding to her beauty.
Right.
Not necessarily that I was going to go out of my way
Right.
to get her, because I don't think that she would come to the Badlands of Oklahoma.
Right.
You're
to hang
right.
out with me and my horse.
Well, I'm saying I think that perhaps what you were
Even
looking
if
for...
you move to New York, though.
Right. You wouldn't do that.
That's what Howard said.
I should hope that before.
I understand you got angry outside there. You were sort of browbeating the cameraman out there.
Oh, well, not
You
really.
called him an idiot and a jerk. What happened out there?
No,
Were you
not
annoyed
really.
with
It's
us?
like this, man.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't like sitting out in anterooms waiting
Right.
to be interviewed and things of this nature.
I understand.
I thought we had a date.
Yes.
Therefore, hold your end of the bargain. I shall mind.
Were we late?
Were we late a little bit?
You were late.
I believe 8:30 was the time, no?
What time is it now?
Right now it is 9. Well, I mean, okay, come on, we had commercials
Okay,
and stuff, you know.
there's a window there.
Yeah,
I'll
you have to
I'll
understand.
give you that.
All right,
Yeah,
it's not an exact science. You understand that.
Now,
Ganji, were you getting yelled at a lot? Was there a problem out there?
Yeah, every question I was asking him, he's like real abusive when he
Well,
tries
he
when he
was
answers you.
interviewing you.
Right. Well, no wonder.
Ganji was interviewing
well, I
you.
did not come to be
Interviewed by Ganji.
not necessarily Genji. I love Genji.
Right.
Now he loves me in
Yeah,
here.
yeah, right.
Before he's like abusive
Right,
to me.
I did
Ganji's
not.
gonna put you
I did
on
not
TV.
come. Right, I did not come. I came to see you, Howard.
Exactly. Okay, well, I apologize. I thought a pre-interview would be nice, and on the E-show sometime.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. In fact,
By the way, I abuse Ganji too, so don't feel bad.
right. In fact, you're one of the very few men in this stinking business
Thank you.
that I actually admire.
Oh, really? Well,
Because
thank
you have what we call in the West true grit,
Wow.
in the sense that you have, ascertained through
Yes.
visionary processes the fact that human beings want to hear the truth,
Well,
and
that's
you're
true.
not backed up off your principles.
I am open-minded to all ideas. I certainly want to learn about aliens.
How old
And
would a man would this be, Howard?
this gentleman right here, Mr. Riley?
Yeah.
Riley's your first name, I assume.
Yes.
Yes. I would say Riley, you only go by the name Riley, is that correct?
Riley Martin.
Riley Martin. Riley Martian or Martin?
Well, it's spelled M-A-R-T-I-N.
Interesting.
Interpret it as you shall.
Right. Now, this Indian headband, was that made by Indians or by aliens?
It was made by Indians.
It was. Do you have any alien paraphernalia on you right now that the aliens have given to you? Now,
I have hard data
okay.
within my neurological syntaxes.
All right. Now, I'm glad
Oh,
you said
there.
Yes.
Origins.
Right. Now, you were 1953 was your first abduction. Is that correct?
That is correct.
I asked how old he is.
Oh, how old is this gentleman?
I'm 50.
I would guess 50, around 50-ish.
You would guess that.
Yeah, I would say
after
50.
he says it.
Well, yeah. I would say about 50.
I have your symbol.
Right. Oh, my symbol.
I have your symbol.
What is my
Is that,
symbol?
what is that?
Pen it here, man.
Let me see that. See that. Oh, that is my symbol, that alien symbol or something?
Why didn't you put it back in the plastic? Can't you do anything?
You have people you beat up on too, huh?
See that, right? Oh, I see. This is a symbol, and that is your assistant. Now, you are the assistant of Riley. You can grab this microphone. I'm curious that Riley has an assistant. You are his assistant?
Hello, I'm the fellow who published Riley's book, his manuscript.
Interesting. And I'll give out that number in a few minutes. But and you put up money for Riley's story?
Yes. Yeah, I had to.
Yeah, he went in hard to publish the book.
Right.
He is my brother
Right.
and good friend, Curtis Cooperman,
Right.
whom I love, you know, and
Right.
most of the time, though, I cannot stand him.
I was going to say,
Really?
you don't seem to get along with him.
Now, why do you say you can't stand him? He's your brother,
I
and
cannot stand anyone.
Ah.
well, then join the club.
Yeah, right, right.
You two are not a couple or anything. You're not in love with
No.
each other. You're strictly with women. Am I correct?
Strictly, man, strictly. However,
Right, yes.
Don't get me wrong.
Right.
What?
You would be with a man.
No,
Oh.
but don't get me wrong. I have nothing against any race, creed, color, religion, sexual persuasion, or anything of this nature.
Well, that's awfully liberal of you.
Yeah. I mean, liberal my ass, man. I'm talking about I need good spirits.
Right. Now, let's talk about your abduction. 1953 was the first abduction. You were
How old were you then?
Yes,
7.
53.
You were 7 years old, and you were in your parents' house, I assume.
I saw lights above the river.
Right.
3 nights running. I would wake up in the wee hours of the morning.
Mm-hmm.
On the 3rd night, strangely, my brothers who slept in the same room with me, I could not awaken them.
Right.
I went out, me and my dog, to investigate these lights.
Yes.
As we came to a clearing near the river, I saw the ship. I
The
came.
mothership?
No, so sir. It was moored to the ground by 3 flexible legs, and it danced like a cork on water.
Now, why do you think they came to you? Did you ever ask the aliens this?
It has something to do. The Biabians.
This is the aliens,
Yeah.
the Biabians?
They are Biabians. They rarely abduct people at random. They have a purpose. It would seem that I have a genetic trait that's a holdup from their first mixing with the Elohim or with man about 42,000 years ago in northern Africa.
Now, let me get this
So
story
you
straight.
have some alien genes.
You could possibly be alien.
So does millions of other human
I
beings.
believe you are an alien. What do you
So
think of
does
that?
Millions.
So what you're saying is the Biabians came here and they mated millions of years ago with man.
Millions of years ago.
Well,
42,000 years ago.
42,000
They
years ago.
fell on an island about 100 nautical miles north of what we now call Libya.
I see. And they mated with humans.
They first made it with when they found that they could not get home nor clone themselves.
Right.
They decided to, for their progeny, they looked upon the daughters of men and found them fair.
I see.
Took of them wives, and their sons
Right.
became of old great men of renown.
I see.
Like
And
who?
Like, who is a great alien that has lived on this planet? FDR? No, I mean, I'm saying, do you know of any who are
You
aliens?
just name
Do
some.
you want some information?
Exactly.
Okay.
I suspect
It began-
Streisand.
The first was you're not far off the mark.
Really?
Because from the house of Adam, from the house of Adam and Ur of the Chaldees,
Yes.
they began to mate with the people. You understand how?
Yes, understood. They had sexual intercourse.
Right.
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 In the
They were
youth
not
and
angels.
right.
They were Ezekiel's field,
Yes.
Elijah's fiery chariot, Jacob's ladder. Lot's visitors,
Right.
the nukers of Sodom and Gomorrah,
Right.
and things of this nature. So you play a great part in it, whether you know it or not, man.
And now you're saying that they made it, and then some of our people today are actually part alien.
Of course, millions.
And
And
you
they
yourself,
are.
you yourself might be part alien.
Well, the blood has been diluted
Right.
as time went along,
Right.
and what have you.
Obviously, through the generations.
Yeah, but of course. So that I'm not placing myself in some special
Right.
category.
Tons of us are aliens.
Yeah, well, tons of us have the trait.
Right. Now,
Now, why are they? Wait a minute, I forget now. I'm trying to keep the story straight. They got stuck here.
right.
They got
and
stuck here.
And
you
they
got-
made it.
Yeah.
Because of a war, they were having a skirmish or a war with the Toxicians, who are reptilian. The ships were downed.
Now you got a bunch of people who follow you. Am I right? Like you got people now who are like.
And I'm not fucking Jim Jones.
No, wait. So you can't say that. No, I don't mean that. Yeah, right. That's okay.
I'm not Jim Jones.
Right. But I'm saying.
Stop upsetting him.
Yeah, but you got. I don't mean to upset you, but I mean.
Our followers, I wish could be left alone.
Right.
I promised them that I would come and give this data
Right.
to the world.
Right.
Because we have got about 15 years at the outside.
Before the aliens come back.
No, before we, the Earth, the Gaia,
Yeah.
begins cataclysmic changes and things of this nature.
Really.
If you don't have your ticket, you can't go with me, because logistically we cannot airlift the entire Earth.
So you're saying you're leaving the planet with the aliens, and that the rest of us will be stuck here when the planet's destroyed.
Well, since you've got your ticket, it's a matter of freedom of choice. If you want to go, you can go.
Right.
If not, stay your ass.
Now, have you told us the
Does
authorities?
everybody know they have a ticket?
The ones who do know. We obviously don't. We haven't been greeted by the aliens.
Right.
Now, who are those people in the green room with you? Those are followers of Riley? Is that what it is?
No, they are my friends, loved ones, and protectors.
Yeah.
They are the ones who fed me when I was hungry.
Really?
Who believed in me when I didn't have a dime and still don't have a dime.
Right.
You understand? And who were stuck with me along the way. What should I do? Dump them in the middle of the street?
Absolutely not. You should.
Riley, are you upset
stickler.
about something?
Are you upset?
angry,
No.
man?
For
angry.
them. Let's get down to...
No, but who are these people that hang around with you? I mean, that's all I was just asking. Why would you be mad about that?
No, they are my loved ones.
They're your loved ones?
Yes, they are my loved
I
ones.
mean, he always acts like he's being attacked. We're
Yeah.
just asking questions.
He gets pissed off easy. You know what I'm saying, Riley?
Right, what this...
Are you married?
no, I'm not.
Right.
However,
You were looking for a bride.
my goodness, I was meant to have perhaps several.
Right. Me too.
Yeah, all you guys say that.
I've yet to meet a guy who doesn't think he's supposed to have several. But that had nothing to do with aliens.
You know, but you were beginning to think he was crazy. But
Anybody
now-
with a penis thinks
Okay.
that. All right, but all right, get off that
Let's
for a
get
second.
down.
Yeah, let's get down to
Let's
something
get down
serious.
to,
Now, jump ahead for a second here because you got some
Yeah, right.
information. Have you gone to the authorities and said, listen,
No, the authorities came to me.
they did.
What authorities?
NASA,
NASA came to you?
the Japanese,
The Japanese have been with you?
have been with me.
Yes. And they say to you what? They say, listen, you have information that the planet is going to end in 15 years?
They read the book.
I see.
And they say I have information that they've been lying about for 50 years.
Oh.
So therefore,
Are they after you in some way?
darling,
Excuse me?
Yeah, use your head, Robin.
What?
What's the matter with you?
What?
Think so.
you could capture me and use truth serum, but you won't get all the information, because I'll guarantee you that all the data I've downloaded is not 1/100th
Of what?
of what I know.
Really?
So it's best to leave me alone and record me and try to find something out that
Exactly.
they can use to kill somebody with or something.
Yes.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now,
let's get
do
into
they accuse you of smoking weed and stuff like that and thinking maybe you hallucinated all this?
Have they tried to lock you up?
Do you ever smoke weed?
Yes.
You do. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Of course.
No. Yeah.
Of course.
Of course, everyone
I
does.
mean, you know, yeah, that's an asinine question.
Right. You're right. Man's got to mellow out on this planet.
Look,
Right.
let's get down.
You probably get great weed.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Finally smiled. All right, go ahead.
Let's get down to different things like.
All right, now,
somebody asks like an intelligent question.
All right, let me ask
like,
one of those.
Okay.
All right,
What
all
would
right.
it be an intelligent
Yeah,
question?
what-
Give us one.
give us one and we'll ask it to you.
We're too kind of
Where are they from?
All right, now where are they
What's
from?
their propulsion system?
What
How
is their
long-
propulsion system?
Okay,
Propulsion
okay.
system.
I mean,
First of all,
propulsion system.
where are they from?
Where are they from?
Where are they
Bolivia.
from?
They are from a planet called Biave. It is located in what we call the Taurus. constellation. It is roughly 450 light years from Earth. Now, they can traverse this distance in about 4.5 years as we measure time, which means that they have literally managed to overcome the speed of light 100-fold. Now, their propulsion systems, that's the second question. Ask me.
I would
What
say,
is their propulsion
Okay,
system?
thank
let me take a guess.
Go ahead.
Atomic energy.
No.
That's stupid. We've got that.
Yeah.
Their propulsion system is the hydrogen-fed fusion core.
Really?
Right. Some have antimatter induction. Now,
They do have antimatter induction? Are you serious?
yes,
Because
definitely.
that's supposedly that's something that can never be achieved.
Listen to me.
On the Star Trek, they always said that even the great creator Gene Roddenberry said that antimatter could not exist. But what do I know?
Yeah, bullshit.
Right.
Okay. Listen,
Yeah.
okay, listen to me.
All right, go ahead.
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
It is not a propulsion system in the sense of solid fuels or
Yes.
something of this nature. However, it generates the gigawatts of electromagnetic current
Right.
that creates a magnetic bubble around the ship, which enables them to,
Right.
by manipulating the electromagnetic poles, to move back and forth through space
Now,
and
let me ask you,
time.
how do you know all this? They tell you this stuff?
My goodness, man.
What?
I wouldn't be here.
You've been on the ship, but that doesn't mean they would tell you everything.
Been
They
to these
told me.
places.
You've been to Bolivia? I mean, Biuvia? Biavia? Have you been there?
No, I've been to the mothership.
You have?
I've seen the RV in the hollow room.
You have.
But listen to me.
Go ahead.
Are you hearing something now?
Uh-oh, you're getting a message, aren't you?
They are.
You stop that.
Please.
Fred, don't
Give
show
me a
me
break,
Yeah,
please.
right.
Have you ever had sex with one of these Biavians?
In 1964.
You did?
Aboard the great mothership.
No shit.
I fought an alien.
Why?
Well, because at the time I was a bare knuckle fighter on Earth. I fought an alien and overcame him. And I requested a liaison with some of the alien women.
Are they hot?
Now,
Are they cute?
they were hybrids, like mixed human alien
Yeah,
women.
so they had big cans and
Yeah, they
stuff.
were fine.
Right.
But let me state clearly and unequivocally
Go ahead.
that though I have sat on the forward deck of an X6 and warped through the hyperspace windows
Interesting.
and came barrel rolling out into the brilliance of some primordial yesterday,
Yes.
I have not found anything in the cosmos that moves me like Earth women.
Interesting.
Mhm.
There you go. Yeah, Robin, now you're going to hop in
Guy
the
says
side.
that.
that was
Yeah, right.
that was good.
That was very good.
right.
So you weren't that into this alien that much? It was,
No.
Shouldn't move that much, is that it?
They didn't really love me.
Right. They don't know how. But all right, so you had the sex, and did you mate and have a child with the alien?
I had about 6 children.
Really?
With over a 3-day span of time, I think I made it with about 12.
Really? And you have a man. You are something. You're my hero.
You don't have any Earth children.
Yes, I have 3.
See what was running around too.
I have 3 Earth children.
Yeah.
Would you like?
No, no.
Would you like an Earth child?
Right.
That's
Yeah.
quite all right.
Okay.
It would be an honor to be with Riley because he has been with the aliens. So, I mean, you've got to feel like a special person that you've been with aliens and you've been among them.
Look, man.
Right.
Let me tell you something.
You've been chosen in a way.
Listen. Let me tell you something.
Go ahead, my friend.
The truth
Yes.
is beautiful, wondrous, magnificent, illustrious. It is also horrible.
Interesting. Because it's a curse because no one believes you.
The truth is horrible.
Right. And what is the actual truth? That we will die as a people because the Boluvians will take us over?
To be obvious, you have nothing to fear
Right.
from the sky. You cannot be allowed to go around overtaking the weaker simply because you are stronger.
Right.
Oh, they have like a
They
prime
have
directive or
rules,
something.
right?
Oh, they have like a prime
else
directive.
the universe will
Right.
deteriorate down into chaos.
Yes, they know they're brighter people than we are.
It is the conglomerate,
Interesting.
the controllers of the planet, who are poisoning the planet. They believe that we will shortly reach what they call terminal saturation in poisons. That is depletion of the rainforest, acid rains, depletion of the ozones, poisoning of the water table, the advancement of viral infections.
Have they asked you to warn us?
overpopulation.
Have they asked you to be the
Of
emissary?
course.
They have.
Of course.
Interesting.
I
How
agreed
come they don't tell a lot of them?
Do you understand why this is such a curse?
Wait a minute.
Why don't they just come and appear and tell all of us?
Tell a lot of people.
Why don't they just land in New York City and tell all of us?
It's like this. You cannot go around interfering in the continuum,
Interesting.
nor even preventing cognizant beings from destroying themselves.
Well, they've
but you
figured
can
that
observe.
out, huh?
You can observe, but why? Oh, well, I guess.
Well, you know, if you
You don't-
tell,
and-
if
and
you
let me ask you-
tell Riley, there's a good chance that nobody will listen.
Right now, Riley. Let
Yeah,
me.
right. Since you are not listening,
Right.
you can't go.
Riley, I'm listening.
You know, what the hell are you talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something. Just so people know, you don't spend a lot of time in the sun. Am I correct?
In the sun?
Right.
Oh, yeah, I do.
You do?
I go out and fish a lot.
You don't take LSD.
But you know, if you go out in the sun now, it's going to burn you.
Right.
Simply because
The
the
ozone.
ozone is depleted. The
Yes.
ultraviolet rays.
Well, no, I'm
they are
understanding.
creating a machine called the HARP, which is going to wreak havoc upon the planet if it's not stopped.
Well, you sound like you certainly got a lot of information.
You
there,
do.
Riley. And your book is
You
called.
say I'm not listening. I'm the only one listening.
Yeah.
The
How
book
dare
is
you.
called
You have never done cat tranquilizer, have you?
you know, you got some?
Yeah.
What, you know?
You're not opposed to any drugs.
Yeah. Now, no.
What are you Look, why don't you stay out of the conversation if you cannot act like a decent human being?
Right. Yeah. What is your problem?
Sorry, he's
Yeah.
getting upset.
I mean,
with
you know,
me now.
what?
You give the man some respect.
Yeah, what is the deal on you?
Yeah. Really. What is your story?
Your prettiness is going to let you act like.
Yeah, right. You at least try to be hospitable.
Yeah, right.
I'm
I'm trying to
sorry.
download some
I'm
serious
sorry.
information
I'm sorry,
here.
and I was
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You know, Robin, the
I
man
was
does have
listening.
information, and let's
I
say
was-
he's right.
And I listened to every word.
All right.
See,
Well, he's
If I am
What?
a maniac, then I'm a magnificent maniac.
I didn't call you a maniac.
If I am telling the truth, then the planet is at ransom. At least while we have this opportunity, while I'm in this chicken town.
You know something? You're right. It's true. Let's say supposing you are telling the truth, right? Okay, some people are going to be skeptics.
Okay, the planet is not
So
dying.
what's she going to be over there?
Everybody's
busy with
gonna live
nonsense.
happily ever after. You're right.
You're going to be there with nonsense. How can we get to anything? For God's sakes, you're right.
I mean, I love her. You know, I love her.
She's a nice woman.
I'm trying to
Right.
apologize.
Right.
You won't
You know.
listen to me.
Well, I don't think she believes.
How dare you, Howard?
Yeah, the book is called The Coming
Yeah.
of
Talk
Tan.
about that. Now, how does someone get your book? Because I'm running out of
Yeah,
time.
the book is called The Coming of Tan.
The Coming of 10. Why 10?
Tan.
Tan. His
Why?
name is Okwa Tanjinwan.
That is your
I call him
contact?
Tan.
That's
right.
That's your man.
That's the dude.
The dude.
Okay.
Is that the main dude? Does he run the planet?
He is the one who has visited me
Right.
every 11 years since I was 7 years of age, and because he's been inoculated
I see.
against infections and things of this nature, he is
On this planet, yes.
my basic contact.
Yes.
You get the book.
And that will give you all the information. That's a lot more information than you can actually cover here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And if the book does not live up to your expectations, you get your money back.
Right. Now, how do you support yourself? Have you ever worked, or do you just have
have
friends who take care of you?
I've done everything from carpentry to construction
Yes.
to blues singing to
You're a blues singer?
bare knuckle fighting. Yeah, I sing.
Let me hear a little.
In fact, I've got a tape. You know,
Is that available at the same phone number?
no, I've got a tape. I'll give you a tape.
Really?
Right.
Okay, well, it's okay.
Yeah, of a original unreleased album.
Interesting.
But that's cool. I mean, you know,
Yeah,
we
that's a whole nother. That's something
that's
else.
something
That's
else.
something else.
Right. Look, Howard.
Yes. Summation, please. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, if you can get away after this broadcast and talk to you personally a minute or two.
I wish I could, but
off the air.
Robin won't
Right,
let me.
right. You stand immutable and things of this nature. When I have information for you, and the world needs you. And but go on.
Now, your publisher, you believe everything that Riley is saying, correct? I mean, you believe in this man.
Well, there's a lot of aspects of Riley that to really focus on. He has these alien symbols that he does, and even though I've never seen him do these symbols, he likes to be by himself when he does them. And when he does, he doesn't make any mistakes. I've heard people say that who have seen him, that he's never crumpled one up. He's never said, I've messed this one up. And he's supposed to do 144,000 of them. And
So it seems to me that you're quite taken with Riley and are not a
Has
disciple.
anybody ever
but
noticed when he's gone now?
Yeah. Have you ever been around when Riley goes to visit the aliens every 11 years? Has anyone tried to document with video camera of some kind,
Or just noticed that he's disappeared?
Yeah.
Riley's taken lots of photographs of these ships. And I say, Riley, how can you take so many photographs of these alien ships? He says, well, I know when they're coming.
Right. So where are they? Are they in the book?
No, the photos are not in the book.
Sequel.
Yeah, but we have them. Well, I mean, but we have them.
Yes, we
You
have.
know what I mean?
You have them?
And this guy's seen photographs?
You've seen the photographs?
Not only he's seen ships.
You've seen the ships?
He has?
How did you see the ships? Riley took you with him?
Well, he's never taken me with him.
Tell him when you seen the fucking ships.
Well, wait a second. Wait. He's got the F word.
What do you got?
Wait, don't use the F word. Don't use
Okay,
it.
yes.
Tell us when you've seen the ships.
Yeah, so it's a long story or something.
well,
Tell him when you've seen the goddamn ship. What's the matter with you?
well, I asked Riley if I was going to be all right with his manuscript because I wasn't the first person to have it, and
Yes.
he said, "Oh yeah, you'll be all right. You may see some strange stuff, but you'll be okay." And
Yeah.
8 days after I did, I was woken at 5 o'clock, and I saw something that wasn't the moon.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine has stepped outside and seen this thing zigzagging around the sky while I was on the phone, and took 24 hours to tell me what it was, that she saw this thing. And Riley said, well, that's just an amber probe.
Amber probe, you saw it?
I didn't see it, but my friend saw it a couple times.
Interesting.
Now, if people get the book, are they going to start having these strange occurrences?
If you get a symbol, it will bring you closer.
Howard, you got to watch out.
Well, I don't know.
People above.
I'm too busy.
A young man, the broadcasters in North Carolina have had a rash of sightings after I told them when.
Well, actually,
Western America, after I got talking to Colorado Springs, the Western America shut down with no logical explanation. And they called me back and asked me why. And I said, hypothetically speaking, if you stood off above the stratosphere and downloaded 7 gigawatts of negative ions into the turbines, would this not disrupt the electromagnetic flow, fooling the machines into shutting down?
interesting theory.
Now, after about 2 hours, they would leach back off into the stratosphere, and the machines would come back online without bursting one resistor.
What is it, Baba Booey?
Yeah.
I just got this magazine with pictures of aliens in them.
Right.
And I was just wondering if they look like the ones that he's
No,
seen.
show them to Riley.
This is from Penthouse Magazine.
You ever seen anything like that looks like that?
That is a Biavian.
That is a Biavian? Interesting.
Wow. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's the only one I have.
Wow. No
Right.
kidding.
There's
Anyone you know in there, or
look, man, there's so much information to download.
right?
I realize.
Well, that's why people should get the book. You
right.
can't
get
cover the
book.
whole goddamn thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
let's
right,
be honest
right.
about it.
And also request your symbol if you can afford to get your symbol, because once the symbols are gone, there can be no more.
Understood.
Well, could I request a symbol?
Yes, you can.
Well, I would like one.
Right, but you guys are so busy that you can't give me 2 minutes of your time off the air.
Well, Robin can.
You know, talking about, I mean, otherwise you're so biggity, smiggity, or whatever the hell you are.
Right.
Until,
well, you're a pretty big shot. You guys, you
No,
got
no,
followers
no,
out
no.
there.
Hey, man,
You got
I don't
followers.
have anything.
People worship you. Come on, be
I
honest.
do not have anything.
Really?
Yet.
Right.
You
You're
know what I
working
mean?
toward it. Yeah.
Right. Ultimately,
Right.
I would request of you
Yes. Yes.
that you are.
Can I meet your followers? May I meet the people in the green?
Sure,
Yeah,
sure you can.
Gary, bring in them
Bring
followers.
them in,
please. These are people who follow
How many
Riley.
minutes do you need with a person to get a symbol?
I need to at least touch your hand, if I may.
What about the breath?
Miss Queen of the Nile, or whatever the hell you are.
Great. This woman, this is Sharon.
Sharon, now you've
This is
traveled with
Sharon.
Riley.
She
Now,
jumped right up and she said, I can't wait to get in because I've been on the mothership.
Right.
you've been on the mothership.
Yes,
I bet you have. Now, come on in. No, you got another follower here.
This is
Now, how did you get on the mothership?
This is JB,
JB, how are you, sir?
JB.
And come on in.
my friend,
Everybody
my
come
friend, brother, and protector.
Right.
This is Bill.
And
This
you-
is Bill, my friend, brother.
Any of you
and
people ever had
protector.
sex with Riley? What about you, ma'am? Interesting.
Hey, you don't have to answer that. Don't
Interesting silence.
answer.
That's all right. You're not
Don't
ashamed.
answer that dumb shit.
Hey, well, you don't have to say the yes word.
Riley, you gotta
Riley,
stop
no.
using that
Don't use
language.
foul language,
Well,
Riley.
right. I mean, otherwise.
I'm just saying, I wonder if you
you're
two-
talking about having sex and the planet is dying.
Yeah.
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
But so are you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and
we have
And
a
you,
so
you love Riley?
Yes, I do.
You do, and you have been on the mothership.
Yes, I have.
And how did you get on the mothership? I know how Riley got there. I wonder how you got there.
Well, they just came and got me.
They did. Well, after
When
you
did
had,
they abduct you?
after you became a friend of Riley's, a
No,
intimate
no.
friend, did you in fact get visited?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. I never did
Don't
a
be
radio
nervous.
broadcast.
just
Oh, cool.
Easy.
They've been with me all my life.
Yeah. Don't use the S word though. I don't mind you talk. Just don't use foul language.
Man, you
No,
know,
they've been
What, you mean I
all
can't
my
answer this
life.
question, Riley? What am I doing?
Hey, man, that's cool.
What's cool?
But what I'm saying is that you are. Do you think that you can simply continue a stand-up routine forever when the planet is dying?
No, I'm just trying to get facts. That's all.
You
This is
know,
an entertainment
you
show.
understand.
You understand me?
Yeah,
It's Robin who keeps messing up.
Hey, I've been quiet, haven't I, Riley? Thank you.
you know.
Oh, she keeps whispering in my head to ask if they had to. All right, anyway.
So,
No, let's be cool. Let's be cool is what you're saying.
you know,
Yeah. Now, let me ask you, you met the Biavians?
Yes.
You did. And what was your impression? Good people?
Well, at first you're scared. You have to get over the fear of what they look like.
Did they experiment on you at all?
They didn't experiment. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Right. And you have had contact. Now, what about you
But
two
they've
guys? You guys?
operated on you and stuff?
They've operated on you?
They performed procedures
Right.
that serve purposes.
They do. And what about you two fellas? You guys have been visited or anything? Or are you just here to hang out?
No, I've been in the UFO field for about 4 years.
Have you seen some UFOs?
No, I've never seen a UFO.
Unfortunately, yes.
I had another experience about 4 years ago.
What's that?
My daughter as well, at
Yeah.
4 years old. And I ran into Riley, got a chance to meet him. I thought his story was fantastic.
It is fantastic.
And to just sit around in the evening and have a cold beer and listen to him talk and tell his message is fascinating.
Right.
Just fascinating. Love God to death.
What about you? You have any experiences?
No, I've never met an alien. I've never seen a UFO, but I believe in Riley's message of love.
Oh, nothing wrong with love.
Save this planet.
Right.
We need to get out and
See, Riley's getting a little following going here. I'm telling
So,
you.
Riley, what do we need to do to
Nice.
save the
Hey,
planet?
man, if you would probably part with a few of your $1,000,000,000 bucks instead of having me driving up here on my own, you're cognizant.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then maybe I could save it a little faster.
Right. I hear you.
You know what I mean?
All right. I get you. I hear
You
you.
tell him, Riley.
Yeah, I can't even get. Yeah, I can't
man,
get
it's a
gas. I can't.
Some of you
Yeah,
can
I
tell
can't
you.
get gas money out of you people.
Gary, get a few bucks. Will you, for Riley? Give him some prizes. and
Yeah,
stuff.
something.
Something, please. It's disgraceful.
yeah,
It's not my fault.
Yes,
It's a
you want.
radio
Yeah, you
station.
want to insult
Riley,
me.
could I give you $200 worth of certificates to ski shop?
Why not? Hey, easy, man. What's the matter? You don't insult Riley.
Howard, can
No,
I say
how do we save the planet?
Jesus Christ. What are you looking for, barter? All right, listen, Riley.
Riley,
You know how I can help. You know how I can help.
Look here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Suck your own butter.
Right. Yeah. Robin, Robin, please quiet down. You're upsetting Riley.
You don't want to answer the question, how can we save the planet?
No, we don't want to answer that question. Now, listen to me.
Oh.
Riley, you have made tremendous statements here today. There's no question about it. You have said some things
Look,
here
man,
that
I got an 8th grade education.
That's hard to believe. No, it really is.
No, really. I mean,
you got a
otherwise.
command of the language.
But my information
Yes.
has interested NASA. If you don't believe anything of what I tell you, perhaps you will believe your own astronauts who have gotten old enough not to fear the government.
Right.
Perhaps you will believe the Japanese government. Perhaps you will believe the million feet of film that's been taken above Mexico City and various other things. If you think that you're alone in this universe, or the guardians of this universe, you are rudely mistaken. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that what I'm telling you is true. But I ask that you look into your own heart, that you
At least explore.
explore. Read my information.
Did you see Independence Day?
I saw Independence Day, bunch of bullshit. Nonetheless,
All right.
yeah.
You thought Independence Day was a bunch of bull.
Right. Nonetheless,
Yes.
the salient points of it is that the special effects was marvelous.
Right.
The actors were great.
Yes.
That for a moment, humanity quit killing one another and banded together for a common cause.
Was good, a message.
Yeah,
Good
right.
message. That's your message?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, right.
So the movie is well worth your money.
Riley's publisher keeps trying to hand his note to Robin.
Yes.
Which I imagine
I'm
some
not speaking
relevance.
to Riley anymore.
Well, yeah.
Yelling at me. I'm tired of it.
Riley's had it with you. She's a lost cause.
No.
Robin, are you attracted to Riley? I see something. There's something chemical going on between you and Riley here. I mean,
No, she's beautiful and I love her.
Right.
But she insists
Well, she-
upon practicing her stand-up routine while the planet is dying.
she thinks she's superior. That's
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All these women. All right. Anyway, listen. Listen.
I hate both of you.
All right. Who needs her? Well,
No,
let me
we
see.
need her. We need her.
We need everyone, of course.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, Robin, congratulations on you and Riley and your stand-up routine over there. Riley, you've said a lot of things. If people believe, or even if they don't believe, give them a call, find out,
Why
read
not
more
check
about
out
the
the
book.
information?
And I thank you
Right.
for coming in here today. And
I think Amblin Studios, Spielberg Studios,
Yes.
has some of the books. I don't know if he's seen it personally, but he and Lucas are the only ones who can bring this vision to reality. So I need to meet them. I'm going to leave that in your hands to get the message to them.
well, you know that we're very popular in Hollywood. I believe Spielberg
The
does
message
listen.
has gone
Yeah.
out.
And the message will go out. And if Spielberg or Lucas
And-
want to get in touch
yeah,
with Riley,
and-
please contact me.
Right, and look, man, don't get me wrong.
Right.
I love you.
I love you. Is that
all
headband
you
on
got.
very tight? Why do you wear the headband? Is there a reason?
I wear the headband, not, even though I do have some Native American blood, I wear the headband out of deep respect for the Native American people so that they not be forgotten. You understand?
Understood it. Understood it. Robin doesn't, but I do. You know who else wears a headband? Jackie Stallone, Sylvester Stallone's mother. I don't know
Is
if you
that right?
Yes, that is correct. All right. Anyway, I want to thank the great Riley for coming in, all of his various people. Obviously, there's a whole organization here. And good luck with the book. And I wish you luck with your message.
Hey,
and I
thanks,
know we
man.
are due for a visit next year from the aliens. Is that
Thanks,
correct?
man. Now that you have your symbol, you will begin to notice things that are not
And Howard, you better tell me
normal.
if you
Now,
I don't have to share that with you.
Oh, how
you ridicule
dare
and
you.
insist on doing a stand-up
How
routine
dare
over
you.
there. I'm not going
You
to tell you what the
better
aliens
tell
say to me.
me.
I hope I
Well,
am visited. I want to be visited.
right. It's not. I'm not saying, Howard, they're going to visit you personally
Right.
because they got a universe to run.
Right.
But what I'm saying is that you will notice things that are out of the ordinary. There is